Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev. Welcome to Belt Colony, a game by Grid Sky Software. It's currently $19.99 on sale, 20% off, so $15.99. The link will be down in the description. You can get it at their website or on Steam. And it is basically a game where you are a miner out in deep space. There's not a whole lot to it. They have another game that they have in development. It looks like it uses a good portion of the same assets, but they're trying to develop the games together. The other one is called Utopia Colony, and you're on Mars. So this one, as you can see, I got my ship back here, and we're out here, and our main goal is to get as much ore as possible. But you have to fly everywhere. The things are not quite as easy as you would think. I gotta get this guy lined up just like perfect. Oh, really? The first one I try and do and it doesn't work? Really? There we go. And when you're out and about here, so there are 9 large asteroids. You start on one of them. And you have a whole bunch of these little things you can go out and mine to, right? And you're given a small station to work in. And we'll go back there here in a little bit. But you can see in the upper left corner, we got fuel, oxygen, speed, altitude. So it's a real calm, mellow kind of game. The only thing is you do have to be careful because when you die, you die. There's no trying again. It just kills you and you have to start from the very beginning. But it's all good. Spaceship works the same way and has the same basic controls as what we've got going here. And it's all just keyboard and mouse currently. I suppose a controller would work pretty easy with this if they wanted to have it, but... And there are a few things that are missing, right? I mean... I could see low gravity on one of these asteroids, but if they're that big, it would make you think they'd be big enough to put bases on and other such things that have some microgravity. I don't know space that well, but I don't know, maybe I've just played too many games where this kind of stuff is more taken care of for you. You do have to be very careful. And that's your character's voice. He doesn't say a whole lot. When you're in your suit, if you get too high up above the asteroid, he'll start making comments. But you're looking at your full screen here. We don't have an inventory. There isn't any other really tools that we can do. There are other pieces of equipment that we can get, but they tend to be really expensive. But now, and you can see up above us in our little compass, we got our ship. Oh, don't be getting too high now. And we get to our ship, we can take and we can put our ore back in. Ooh, that's it? Only 15? Okay, well, we'll clear this whole area. And we'll go back to our base. You can see it filled up my oxygen, my fuel. That would be the stop. If you get going a little too quick. And it takes just a little bit to get it down. I don't know. So far, when it comes to the mining aspect of this, the one thing I've noticed is that the devs kind of need to put more at the starting location. I mean, there is no real tutorial here at all. It's you have to figure everything out pretty much on your own, where to find things. And you have a very limited scan range. So about 90 to 100 meters away from you is all you get. Even in a ship, if you notice, you guys will see when we're flying, I tend to skim the surface because if you're up too high, that means you can't scan as much. But again, we're just gonna finish grabbing this. I'm gonna show you another kind of tool. Okay, so see this weird little symbol right here? And it'd be nice if there was a way that we could, whoa, have these marked on our maps, because you can't do a whole lot with it. It is a bigger ore find. And those are 10 to 15 grand. But, so there you go. So if you're looking for a game that's really peaceful, really relaxing, you know, nice and mellow, it's a little different than what we normally cover. But I've been trying my best here to find any and all cool space games for you guys, because that's personally what I really enjoy playing. And Elite Dangerous currently is very rough. And I don't want to have to, and I can't afford to pay to buy all the expansions to get into that, to its current state. And then the few other ones I've seen out there, there's a lot of RTS. And that, let's see, where's our base? Spin around till we find it. There it is. And that little circle, anyways, so the RTS also is I've played them so much, I'm looking for something different. This is the kind of stuff I like. First and third person space games where you're out in the middle of the shizite, you know, where stuff's already constructed. I don't have to build too much. So this is our ship. Now they have done a lot of work in here, which is interesting considering everything else is so bland, but the inside of our ship looks cool. You'll see some definite differences in the way things look. We have the same kind of directional, except the difference with this is that little circle that you're seeing up there, that is the direction that we're heading in. So I can make it go up, down. I'm going to slow down. We have our brake, which completely stops us in place. But the whole point in flying this low, when it would be quicker to do otherwise, is that I'm hoping to come across something else, right? Any other minerals? So it's pretty basic on the controls. But again, in this thing, supposedly you can fly to other asteroids. And the good thing about where the base is located is that they made it so there's an asteroid there that we can see. Maybe we'll go do that. Another little bit. These are some to be the areas where I find the most... These little fields of stone is where the most minerals tend to be. But I don't know, I haven't left planet yet. That's because it's extremely expensive. You know, they say in their early access that the game's going to take, you know, they plan on being together around 6 months or so, 6 to 7 months. So I'm not quite sure how much more they're going to add, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. And now we're going to have a real big change up here. So when you first start out, you start out in this little area here. And there's a few things around. You basically do wider and wider circles right around the base to try and find things. You drop all your ore off there, and when you do that, you get more fuel, oxygen. And depending on if you've beaten yourself up, it might help you with your integrity. There we go. Now we're magnetized. That means we're in first person. And this is the space station. The only place you can do upgrades I've seen so far. And this is how your menu. So we'll go to the very top here. We've got sell all of our ore, where you can sell singles. Oh, look at that. We got 12 grand now up here in the right corner. And our food, and man, it's really burning through food and water. So the first few upgrades, space upgrades 1, 2, and 3, increase your suit. Then we have the station 1 upgrade where it put the landing pad. And I did not buy the second where it expands with the second floor because I wanted the spaceship. And that was 15. And then of course I bought upgrades to the ship. So now we've got the ore extractor here. And we're going to buy that. Purchased and placed on ship. Volatiles extractor. And I haven't seen any volatiles. The one I showed you, I think, was mineral. I haven't seen the other one. We've got drone pads, I would assume. So that puts the drone, you can send, when you fill your ship up, you can send the pad back to your base. So you don't have to constantly come back when you fill your ship up. I don't know. I haven't used the extractor yet, so we'll see. And when it comes to power over here, at the point I started flying my ship, I started losing power. So I put in a couple of panels just in case. And then we got storage so we can have, I guess, more stuff here as we need it. And then we've got a greenhouse to produce food for us. Metal refinery, composite refinery, which will of course raise the value of everything that we have, I would assume. Then you can move buildings. So every time you come out of that menu, we have someone drop off some stuff for us. Which is a easy way to do a nice loading screen. But yeah, there's nothing else you can really do in here. I don't know. We'll see how big the extractor is. You can run inside the little base. But now we've got to find... I think I know where one is, closer to the base. If I remember right, there was one down this way. It might take us a while to get there, but... So... But there also supposedly are NPCs you can run into on other asteroids. There's other bases, and there's supposedly going to be space stations and belters added at some point. So all kinds of things to look for. Like I say, I am going to look to find that extractor for us. So hold on. Might take me a bit again, because... real basic stuff here on our ability to find things. Alrighty, here we go.
The ship is too far from the construction site.
Really? I gotta land the ship right there, huh? Okay. Well, you live and you learn. There we go. It took, the ship has to be exactly 18 meters from the point of contact here, our little oil well looking thing. Okay, so this is obviously what we use the drones for. So the issue with this, well, yeah, so this is the whole point with this is that, yeah, you see we have, as you assign more drones, you can have more and more going back and forth, bringing things up quicker and quicker, although I'm not sure how quick it will take. Let's hold on here. I'm going to time this and see how long it takes to give us one of these units. Alrighty, folks. Well, it took about a minute for a unit, minute to 2 minutes for each unit. So, you guys let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more of this. We will take and head to the other planet that I told you guys about. If you guys want to do that, we'll do that in another video. As always, up to you guys. Smash that like button. Help me get to 10,000 subs. I really appreciate it. And as always, keep your heads down. Your astronauts up. And I'll see you again real damn soon.